SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, in this video, we've got the breaking news here from T-Mobile. They just dropped their earnings. And we're going to take a look at all those numbers. We're going to see how they did as a company. Take a look at all the growth metrics. We'll see how they're doing as a competitor to Verizon and AT&T. We already got their results, so we get to compare them directly. And we can also compare T-Mobile to themselves, how they've done year over year, quarter over quarter, and thus far this year. All right, I'll be sure to provide something here for you guys. Investing.com's got the news release. I'll link that in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new here. And turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, the title, T-Mobile stock surges, Q3 earnings beat estimates, guidance raised. All right, we're off to a good start, right? All right, it says here on the press release, Un-carrier delivers highest Q3 postpaid phone net customer adds in a decade. Lowest Q3 postpaid phone churn in company history. Hits 6 million broadband customer milestone. Okay, so some of the things we kind of knew were coming. Anyways, postpaid net account additions, 315,000. I don't think anybody really else records that, but postpaid net customer additions, 1.6 million. That's pretty good. Postpaid phone net adds, 865,000. All right, so that's big numbers, guys. It says highest Q3 in a decade. All right, postpaid phone churn came in at 0.86, record low for a Q3, and then high-speed internet net customer adds of 415,000. Okay, so let's start there. So for starters, the 865,000 net adds are going to be industry best. AT&T added like 406,000. Verizon added 80,000. So T-Mobile still the grower in the industry, and it's not even close. They more than doubled AT&T. Now, with respect to the churn rate, AT&T was the only company in the sevens. Verizon came in at 0.89. So T-Mobile finds themselves kind of sandwiched in between in second place there, 0.86. So again, kind of something I mentioned and alluded to yesterday, Verizon was probably, in my opinion, going to have the industry worst churn. And that did happen, right? T-Mobile coming in second, only behind AT&T. And with respect to the home broadband, adding 415,000, a testament to the price effectiveness of their 5G home internet. And I also think the improvement of the service over time. We still have folks very interested in it, still growing at over 400,000 per quarter pace. This may slow down in the future, but I mean, they're pretty stable, adding around that number of customers quarter over quarter. So really good stuff, guys. In terms of growth, T-Mobile still has it. Let's take a look at some of the financial stuff. Service revenues came in at $16.7 billion. That grew 5% year over year. Postpaid service revenue, $13.3 billion. That's an 8% growth year over year. Net income, $3.1 billion, 43% year over year. Diluted earnings per share came in at $2.61. That grew 43% year over year. The core adjusted EBITDA came in at $8.2 billion, growing 9% year over year. Net cash from operations, $6.1 billion. That's a record for them, growing 16% year over year. Adjusted free cash flow at $5.2 billion, record high, and grew 29% year over year. All right, now I want to kind of talk about this, right? Verizon came in at $6 billion. AT&T came in at $5.1 billion. So even T-Mobile besting AT&T, and we all view AT&T as a much more margin accretive company. I think we have to start shifting our focus to T-Mobile for that. They're obviously doing something right. They have now officially exceeded the free cash flow of AT&T, and they're within striking distance of Verizon. Let's not sleep on this, right? 5.2 billion versus 6 billion. That's not that far away. I mean, all it takes is a couple of pricing levers. All it takes is a couple of price changes and the continued growth of the company, and T-Mobile could have more free cash flow than Verizon. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibilities. Sorry to all the Verizon fans out there who maybe aren't willing to accept that. Sorry. But yeah, T-Mobile's in striking distance. Returned $1.4 billion to stockholders, including repurchases of 644 million. Cash dividend came in at 758 million. They've got the cash flows. They're not going to have any issues paying those dividends. Wow, goodness gracious. This is a very, very strong quarter. Prepaid net customer adds loss of 24,000. I think it says. Or no, what does it say here? It says prepaid net customer additions of 24,000 decreased 55,000 year over year. Prepaid churn at 2.78. That's right in line with AT&T prepaid. So I don't know. Things are looking pretty good, guys. I like what I'm seeing. I'm looking for anything else that's notable. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't even know if it really matters all that much to us. The guidance, it looks good. Like they're going to hit all their marks that they confirmed for the year. So the network spend, the CapEx, they're still identifying merger-related costs, I suppose. I'm looking for anything else that catches my eyes. I don't really see anything. The earnings call is at 4:30, so we'll listen to that, and then we'll talk about it on the podcast. But, folks, this is a strong quarter. It's almost like I think we have to start looking at T-Mobile as a bigger, better version of AT&T, and they're knocking on the door of Verizon. Like, they're not far away, people. They hit on a lot of things here. Very, very strong quarter for them. Definitely worth celebrating. But what do you guys think? You heard the numbers. How do you take it? Drop me a line in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.